Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Aquarius. I'm the Can Astrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading. It's actually the November bonus, so I was able to get one more in for the end of the month for you all before I start working on my December monthlies. So Aquarius, welcome back to all of my returning subscribers. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure that you do right now. Smash that button. Also, make sure you hit the little notification bell. That way you get notified of all of my upcoming content. And like and share throughout the reading. Drop a comment in the comments below if any of this resonates. I love getting feedback from my listeners and those who watch the channel. Love you guys. Okay, let's get into this. Underneath the deck, we've got number 46, Inspiration. Somebody could be 46 years old. 4 plus 6 is 10. 10s are endings, but they're also beginnings. So you could have completed or wrapped up something, a relationship, a situation, a job, anything, right? But 1 plus 0 equals 1, and that means it's the beginning of something new. Ideas, spark, conception, and impulse. You could be getting inspired or have an impulse to do something, to say something, to reach out to someone, to start something new. The impulse for it. And then we've got number 16, personal boundaries. Choice, assertiveness, empowerment, authenticity. Now, this could have to do a lot with your own personal boundaries or the personal boundaries of somebody else. Somebody who's chosen to be assertive and empower themselves based upon their authenticity. And while I feel that like maybe somebody doesn't understand it completely, they still respect it. Something significant could have happened on the 16th. The 16th was the day after the full Taurus moon in November. That was the full Beaver moon, so this was like the day after. Or right around that time frame. Could have been significant for you. Okay, so let's look at, and then the song that I was listening to when I was getting the cards together, it's called Cold is the Night, and it's by the O Helios, and the lyrics are just beautiful. This is a very deep song, right? But talking about inspiration. So, cold is the night without you here, just your absence ringing in my ears. Hard is the heart that feels no fear, without the bad the good disappears. Long is the road that leads me home, and longer still when I walk alone. Bitter is the thought of all that time spent searching for something I'll never find. So, I feel like, somebody's thinking back to maybe something that happened in regards to potentially like somebody's personal boundaries, right? And they're feeling a sense of guilt or remorse. It's become a burden, and this person wants, this burden taken away before it buries them. So it's like they're looking for a way to, they're feeling inspired to release this burden. Maybe it's an apology. Maybe it's just getting something off of your chest or them. So take my hand and set me free. Take my burdens and bury them deep. Take this burden away from me and bury it before it buries me. Cold as the night. Yeah, somebody's feeling really cold. Like they've gotten the cold shoulder. Or they're just being treated cold. But, at the same time, somebody could have put themselves there, out in the cold. And it was due to personal boundaries or lack thereof. But I feel like there's some type of inspiration. Somebody's being inspired to make some changes around this. I feel like there's an awakening. Somebody's starting to get it. Aquarius, please, higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. So mote it be. Yeah, I said awakening. I could feel it. So the Ace of Wands. Wands are all about passion. And it could be passion towards a person. That's clarification. passion towards a person, whether that's romantic or platonic. But it can also be passion towards what you're passionate about, work, career, business, finance, passion projects even, right? This is also about magic, magical energy. Oh, and look at that. Behind that is the Seven of Wands. That's my personal boundaries card. It's somebody who's like she's in a bubble. She's in like one of those little, like a glass snow globe or whatever. But she's protecting her peace. She's put up her boundaries to protect herself, to protect her sanctity, her sacredness, right? I feel like there's somebody who's like waking up and realizing this after heartbreak. Yup. After they realize that they broke somebody's heart and they want to start something new. Somebody who's a hard worker. This could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Somebody who works very hard, maybe at their peace, works hard at their personal boundaries. Wow. Okay, so let's get 3 cards for Aquarius, please. What do we have for Aquarius for the November bonus? Okay. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. 7 of Swords in reverse. Okay. Wow. What? Okay. So underneath the deck, we start out with the 9 of Pentacles. Now, the 9 of Pentacles, this is somebody, it's the independent woman energy. And I say woman, typically it's feminine energy. But this doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine, if you're male or female. This is, it could be just your independent. It's like the card talks about independence and freedom. Somebody who is a self-starter, somebody who, they own everything that, they have within them. It's like they're very successful. Anything that they touch, kind of like flourishes. It's very pre-empress, pre-emperor type of energy. They're just very successful, and they're good at being on their own. They don't need any help from anybody else. Do they want to be with other people? Yes, of course. They work well with others. They, great at supporting others, but they're very independent and free-loving because they know their personal boundaries. They know their personal boundaries. Now, what we have here for the cards. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. That's interesting. So typically the 7 of Pentacles when upright means growth. Somebody that's planted seeds and it's something that's growing. But when it's in reverse, there's something that's not growing. There were seeds planted, yes, but they weren't fertilized correctly. They weren't watered properly. The right amount or any amount of, care or energy was put towards them. Or maybe there was energy put towards them, but it was just in the wrong way. Because then we are looking at the 7 of Swords in reverse. Now, the 7 of Swords is my least freaking favorite card, or it's my least favorite card in the entire tarot deck, right? It means betrayal. It means, somebody who, it's like the energy of backstabbing, maliciousness. It can even mean like evil, death, like unaliving, like the intention of. It's carelessness. It's sneakiness. Now, in reverse, it's a little less than that. I made it sound, as awful as I could. It's somebody who, was in the energy of betrayal, whether it was intentional or not, but they made mistakes, right? Somebody who didn't care about anybody else other than themselves. It also is the energy of strategy. So somebody could be strategizing. It's just in a sneaky, malicious kind of way still. Because they know what they did. They know that there was maliciousness that was done, whether it was petty behavior or wicked behavior or just really just spiteful energy, right? Somebody, it's like wants to maybe come back to try to fix that, but they're still strategizing. And so we're going to get clarification on this. Now, then we've got the Death and Rebirth card. Now, most signs when they see the Death card freak out because they think, oh my God, somebody's going to die. No, that's not what that is. This is Scorpio, scorpionic energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, or have that somewhere strong in your chart. But this is death, but also rebirth. Okay, so it's like once somebody realizes that in order to bring in any more, good energy or positive things into your life, you have to let go of the old. You have to let go of the bad. And so this is like, there could be like death of ego, right? There could be an ego death coming up. Somebody realizing that in order to make good and to strategize and to get, something important back, that they have to let go of, negative, toxic ways that didn't allow anything for growth in the past. But I don't know. Let's get some clarification here. This also could be like a Scorpio energy, just like, or any energy, starting new cycles, letting go of the past and starting anew, moving forward. Somebody could feel sad, like in that song, because they're thinking of the past and what could have been. And they could be thinking of this independent feminine energy. If this is a masculine, if it's feminine, it could be any energy. Underneath the deck, we've got the Four of Swords, Libra energy, but this is air energy overall, so this could be you, Aquarius. Take time out, the answer will come. This is all about resting and ease, restoration, respite, recharging, and also reflection. Somebody's laying here literally trying to think about how to make things better, how to gain control of the situation again. And maybe that's the problem, Aquarius. Y'all are always about control. You overthink things, and almost to a manipulative kind of point. Sometimes you just have to let things happen. Let go of control and let the universe take over, right? Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles in reverse for Aquarius. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Ooh, it's the Queen of Swords in reverse. So you could be dealing with another air sign energy, or this could be you. She's the water of the air signs. So she does have compassion within her, but she uses logical thinking, wisdom, and facts in order to make her decisions, right? And that's based on the way that she was treated in the past. She's a card of stability, form, foundations, and completedness. The message to her is your clear communication expresses what's best for all, but when in reverse, I don't feel like that message was clearly communicated, if at all. We have, she's like in the energy of being critical and cruel, overbearing, bitter, deceitful, unreliable, and dismissive. I don't think that she necessarily is being deceitful, but maybe, depending on who you're dealing with. This Queen of Swords in reverse is just energy where it's like there's no growth. It's not going to grow any further. And again, this could be you, and it could, messages. What's the Seven of Swords in reverse? Let's see. Ace of Wands in reverse. So fire energy, this is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Typically, the Ace of Wands talks about new beginnings and pioneering responsibility, originality. It could be like even new beginning in business even. It's like what you're passionate about. But in reverse, it's a false start, vexation, cancellation of things, delays, and misunderstandings. Somebody was being mischievous. Somebody was being devious. Somebody's trying to strategize how to get out of this energy. In relationships, it's the same thing. It's like a passionate new beginning, but it's in reverse. It's like it's not able to start. What's the death and rebirth? So we have the Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Believe in yourself and have the courage to continue. Keep going, Aquarius. You need to keep going. This is the wounded warrior. This is somebody who's been through the ins, the outs, the ups, the downs. They've been dragged through the gauntlet, right? The reason is because you're learning the lessons. There's clearly something, whether this is you or another person, there's clearly lessons that need to be learned. And while you feel like you've been beat up for it, this also gives you and provides you with the wisdom to be a very good, leader, a wise leader for the future. I know some of you are like, I don't even care about that right now. You feel like you've already learned all the lessons, but this is a card of courage, persistence, strength, unshakable force, great success, health, discipline, and valor. So somebody learning their own strength, learning compassion. I'm hearing keep on keeping on. You just got to keep on keeping on. For some of you, you may have lost something. For others of you, with the 9 of Wands, 9s are about culmination points where they're almost at the very beginning. In order to get what you're very passionate about, that would be the 10. 10s are endings but also beginnings, because 1 plus 0 equals 1. So if you want to get that 10th wand and lay down this awful cycle, this awful period that you're trying to get through, you still have to go for that last wand. So it's like you can't give up right now. You have to keep trying. Maybe there's somebody that you need to reach out to. Maybe it's an apology, a message. Somebody wants to send a message. Take action on your ideas. Inspiration. Somebody may have an idea on how to pull out of this situation, how to resolve this situation. But take action on your ideas. Life is moving ahead. So it's about movement, speed, quick decisions, change, boldness, excessive force. Not too excessive, not like, where it crosses somebody's personal boundaries, obviously. But generosity. And generosity with the 9 of Pentacles, like maybe it's like a gift. Maybe it's money. Maybe it's support. Take it as it resonates. But that is... there's like one more thing that can be done in order to obtain that 10th wand, so you can lay down this burden, this feeling. Even it was talking about burdens in the song, and then you can move on to a brand new non-toxic cycle, right? And try again. There was another reading I was doing earlier, and it was talking about there's always a second chance. There's always another chance. Okay, what else do we have for Aquarius? Ooh. Underneath the deck, we have number 25. Clouds with a dark side toward the person indicate divorce. The bright side toward the person injures domestic happiness. So it's the 7 of Spades. If you're looking at dark clouds, it indicates divorce or separation. But if you're looking at bright skies, it indicates domestic happiness. So look outside right now when you're seeing this. Is it cloudy or is it sunny? Top of the deck, we've got the 9 of Hearts, number 16. The ship is the symbol of riches, and when near indicates wealth by inheritance or trade. It also foretells a voyage. So you may be taking a trip, or somebody could be, like, your ships may be coming in. That's fortuitous. I like that. The 16th. The 16th could have been significant. So it's like something that could have happened around the 16th. Could have happened, and now it's like your ships are coming in from that, or could be coming in. I feel like somebody still has to take a step, still has to, make some kind of like a... I don't know. There's some strategy involved. It's like, this is the wand that's missing. I just realized. This is the wand that's in reverse. If this... And he's looking at it. He's like, damn it, if I just had that one wand, I could complete the cycle. He needs to take a step, maybe towards a Scorpio or with a Scorpio, and just, squash this. What else do we have for Aquarius? That was fast. That's what she said. Be kind-hearted AF. Be kind-hearted AF and full of love, but maintain boundaries like a motherfucker. So we're talking about boundaries. personal boundaries. And we're either talking about someone, a Queen of Wands, who's like highly guarded. I mean, like somebody who's highly guarded. This could be both of you. But someone who's highly guarded could be due to, this is also about like theft, and somebody could feel like they had something stolen from them. So it's like, in order to approach the situation, you just need to be kind-hearted and realize, like, it's love. Love is going to be what, makes the difference here, but also maintain boundaries. So letting people fuck with you is not a spiritual attribute. Think about the Archbishop Desmond Tutu. That dude wouldn't have done the good shit he did in the world if he let people walk all over him. Even in the world, if he let people walk all over him. Oh, I'm sorry. Even His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, tells people to fuck off sometimes in his own compassionate AF way. So yeah, it's like, if someone, now you could be getting this energy towards you. Somebody could be telling you to F off in a very loving and compassionate way, right? But also you could also be letting others know that, you need your space and your personal boundaries, and let them know in a compassionate way too. Take it as it resonates. Last message is notes from the universe. What do we have with notes from the universe? There could be like a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius feminine energy that you need to kind of tell to oh my goodness, see, that's a confirmation. So there might be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius feminine energy that you need to tell to F off, but in a loving, compassionate kind of way. All right. Why? Change is always good. Change is always good. Underneath the deck, you have more options than you realize. So somebody could be feeling stuck and hopeless, like they don't know which way to go, but you have more options than you realize. And that's just figuring out there's always another way, right? There is always another way. There was definitely a misunderstanding here. It says it right there, clear as day. So it's like figuring out a way. Maybe it's just somebody apologizing. And I know that sounds harsh to those who don't like to apologize. But sometimes it's as simple as that. Change is always good. Actually, the only effective way of changing another person is by changing yourself. Works every time, guaranteed. Though I'm kind of partial to the way you are right now. Love, tally ho, the universe. The only way to change is change within, to start with change within. I say that all the time. The only way you're going to change anything is when change starts within. So, Aquarius, that's where I'm going to leave this at. If any of this brought you clarity, insight, or answers, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, all of that information is in the description below this video. Make sure you also check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars signs too. But as you know, it's together we grow. I really appreciate this time with you, and I look forward to reading for you again in the near future. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace.